Hello everybody, my name is Dimortii and welcome to my Junction Guide series, in which I will go through all the junctions in Warframe one by one to show you what to expect and what gear you will need. To do this, I will go through the junctions using the starter Warframes Excalibur, Mag and Vault, with random mods at various levels to simulate being a new player without access to a finished build. We are still using the Mark 1 Brayton and Dual Scanner. All I did is level the Ceres mod to level 3, which you guys should have surpassed by now. This time I will be explaining how to unlock the junction itself in greater detail and then showcase the junction boss fight. If you want to skip directly to the boss, there will be a timestamp in the comments. Let me know in the comments if this format works for you or if you would rather have a separate unlock video for the junctions. Today we are looking at the Ceres Junction on Mars. In order to unlock the Ceres Junction, you need to do 4 tasks. Defeat the Phobos assassination target, the Sergeant, defeat the assassination target of Mars, Lieutenant Krill, defeat 300 Arid Grenier units, and refine a relic on your orbiter. To refine a relic on your orbiter, you need to go to the console in the back and interact with it. Now, you will see all relics you currently possess sorted by their type. You can use the search function to look for specific pieces you want to farm for. To refine a relic, click on one and look to the right. Refining a relic means using void traces to change the drop chance percentage of the relic. Normally, all relics drop as the intact version. This reflects the standard drop rates for Warframe. You will have a 76% chance to receive one of the 3 common drops, marked in bronze, a 22% chance to receive an uncommon drop, marked in silver, and only 2% chance to receive a rare reward, marked in gold. Using Void Traces, a resource you get automatically from opening relics and missions, you can change the drop rates of items to weigh them more towards giving the higher tier rewards. For example, using 100 Void Traces on intact relic will make it radiant, giving you a 10% chance to drop a rare item, 40% to drop an uncommon item, and 50% to drop a common. If you don't have a relic to refine, do some endless missions such as Survival, Defense, Excavation or Interception. I would recommend the Earth Excavation mission on the node Everest to quickly farm live relics. Once you have a relic, you can refine it. If you don't have any Void Traces, you need to open relics in order to obtain them. You open a relic by joining a Void Fissure mission from your navigation console. Within the mission, enemies with a golden glow, so-called corrupted enemies, will spawn and drop reactant. After picking up 10 reactant, your relic opens, giving you a prime part from its drop table, and Void Traces once you finish the mission. The refinement system allows you to influence your grind experience in Warframe. For the purpose of unlocking the junction, you can pick any relic and turn it exceptional for 25 traces. Defeating 300 Arid Grenier enemies sounds hard, but by the time you unlock the assassination node on War, you should already have finished this. Arid Grenier are simply Grenier units on arid tile sets, like the ones on Mars. They have different gear, abilities and colors and spawn in place of standard Grenier units, so simply go and kill whatever is in your way. Defeating the Sergeant is simple. All you need to do is play on Phobos and keep unlocking the nodes until you unlock the assassination node on Iliad. The boss fight is nothing special. Occasionally he will go invisible and run away, follow him and shoot the Sergeant until he's dead. But now we need to go to War and defeat the Grenier war hero and revered soldier Lieutenant Krill. And although Mars is still an early planet, make no mistake, Krill is a formidable foe not only because of his high fire rate Gorgon or heavy hitting melee hammer, but also because he is covered by an impenetrable armor making you unable to deal any kind of damage to him. In order to make Krill vulnerable, you first need to shoot the tubes on his back. To make this easier, you can force Krill into melee by staying close to him. Be careful not to stand still too long to not get hit by his left-handed freeze blast. The slow of the cold proc will probably end up killing you if you don't immediately roll out of harm's way. At range, he will use his high fire rate Gorgon and shred you fast if you don't keep moving at all times. Once you dealt enough damage to Krill's backpack, one tube will be flailing around visibly. This means the next time Krill does his ice mini slam on the ground, he will be freezing himself. In this phase, you need to continue damaging the backpack. After Krill gets back up, you need to shoot his backpack again until another tube is flailing around, and repeat that process 4 times. After the 4th time, Krill will start burning, going berserk, throwing away his Gorgon and gaining heat instead of ice attacks. In this phase, Krill takes damage from all sources, and it's just a matter of evading his different attacks until he is dead. This fight is a gear check, as well as a movement check for new players. Keep jumping in and out of his melee range to force him into his high recover ground slam to make it easier to hit his back. Keep rolling and double jumping to mitigate your incoming damage by 75%. Throughout the fight, Grineer units will spawn from all sides, and if you have a low damage weapon, you will eventually run out of ammunition. I strongly recommend new players to fight this boss in a squad. If you do want to do the boss solo, you can lure him inside the building behind him. In that way you will have to deal with less Grineer units shooting you from all sides. Once you dispose of Krill and finished all other tasks, it's time to face the Ceres Junction Spectre. You will encounter level 30 Trinity equipped with the bow staff weapon and the Paris bow. During the fight, you will be regenerating energy at a rate of 5 energy per second, allowing you to use your abilities. Trinity is a support frame without significant offensive abilities, yet you still need to be careful. Trinity's first ability won't be an issue during the fight. Her second ability, Energy Vampire, will make you pulse of energy. You will take around 40 health damage even if you still have shield, per pulse for around 4 pulses. She will cast this randomly and you cannot evade it, so make sure you don't lose too much health. The ability you need to look out for the most is Trinity's third ability, Link. If you are too close to her, you will see a red link between you two, while she glows white. This link gives Trinity a significant damage reduction and also reflects the damage she takes back to you. Simply stay out of range of the link ability to nullify it completely. If you do not DPS Trinity fast enough or CC her, she will use her fourth ability, Blessing. Blessing will instantly restore Trinity to full life and shield. In this fight, much like the fight against Krill, you cannot stand still. Though Trinity takes a while to aim and shoot her Paris bow, it will kill you in one shot if you get hit, so keep sidestepping and rolling. Let's start the fight with Excalibur. Use the second ability, Blind, and melee finishes on Trinity before she can cast Link on you, or use your Blind and your fourth ability, Exalted Blade, to deal loads of damage. As Mag, we follow the same tactic as always. Use the second ability, Magnetize, and shoot Trinity until she's dead while evading all attacks. She cannot cast her Blessing while under the effect of Magnetize. As Volt, we have the hardest matchup. Use your third ability, Electric Shield, combined with your first ability, Shock, to remove Trinity's shield and stay safe from her bow attacks. Once she reaches about half of her life, wait until you have enough energy to get close to Trinity and use your fourth ability, Discharge, to stun her. If Link is active, get away from her fast and start shooting her so she dies before Discharge ends. If you are too slow, she will use Blessing and be back at full life and shield. And that's it for this guide. If you liked this video and found it helpful, please leave a like. If you want to see more Warframe content from me, subscribe to the channel. And please leave a comment down below if you like this format or you would rather me making a separate video for unlocking the junction. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.